Hey guys, BJ Jinx here coming in with part 2 of my Black Ops 2 reveal breakdown. So to start off, once again we have another Black Ops 2 picture that I just found off of Twitter from the source of Black Ops 2. You can just follow them on Twitter and they are releasing intel about Black Ops 2 every day. And so if you ever want to find some extra intel, which is where I'm getting almost all of this from, if you ever want to find some extra intel, I would suggest looking there, because my next video won't be out until tomorrow, which will be the official trailer breakdown. So the next message that we saw after my last video was this: the enemy could be anywhere and it could be anyone. This was later turned into an audio / video message, which didn't really do much except for just reveal a new voice, which doesn't really help us because we don't know who the voice is. This, to me, like a lot of people were saying that this applies to zombies. To me, it just means that there's going to be a traitor in the campaign, and that's all I can really say about it. An article that I found also about this same picture is that if you look at the very bottom left, you'll see the numbers 4 and 13. One person said that the 413 can apply to the date April 13th, which is when the Vietnam War started. Another person said that right before the 4 and 13 turns into a 4, it flashes to a 3. It says it starts with a 3 that quickly switches to a 4, so 3 times 4 equals 12. The second set stops at 13. Add those, starts at 13. Add the originals, and you get 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3 equals 11. Combine them, and you get the date 11/13/12, which is the release date. If you can remember back to my first video, you'll remember these set numbers. Even though these were later changed to a different set of numbers, I want you to focus on these because someone took these numbers and put them in as coordinates, and what they found was they found a street in the Netherlands called Tacitus. If you remember the red lettering that we found on FPS Russia as well as on the Call of Duty website. The strange thing is, on this street of Tacitus, there's a weapons shop there, which is where the creators of the game are taking their inspiration for the weapons for Black Ops 2. Now the second set of numbers were these: 34 blah 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 and then -118 blah blah blah. If you put these into a GPS coordinate system, you'll find the location to be the Los Angeles recreation facility. In this facility, you'll not only find the place where they will be holding E3, which is where they will show off Black Ops 2, but it's also the Staples Center where they will have the NBA playoffs, and that's when they will release the Black Ops 2 trailer. Going back to Twitter, I also found this that Call of Duty Elite put down. Is the Quantum Entangle device can screw you over or save your ass. What is the best QED memory from Black Ops Zombies? One thing that really got me wondering is, why did they want to know this? Is this because they were going to bring back the QED device for another round in Black Ops 2 Zombies, or was it just for a pure stat? I really think that it's going to be in Black Ops 2 Zombies, and personally I would love it to be in there. One of the last messages that we got a couple days ago was the future is not as far off as most people think. We're not ready for it. This was also turned into an audio / video thing, except once again it was a different voice, except it doesn't help us other than because we can't identify the voice unless you're a super professional or something like that. But the future is not far off as you think, because I guess it's because during the Vietnam War, this is when most weapons are starting to get major upgrades, and this is when most manufacturers start to put out their good weapons, and so that's really all I think it's really attached to, is that just newer weapons and newer future weapons, and that's what they said was the future back then, and there's nothing really special about it. A picture that we also got was this. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. All it is you can see the rotor of the quad rotor that I showed off in the last video, but we can also see it in the plane, which kind of looks like the B-52 bomber. I mean, oh, not really the B-52, but kind of looks like a bomber, which can also be like a stealth bomber or used for various airstrikes as another kill streak in Black Ops 2. The picture that came out today was this. It's a lot darker, except now I got this enhanced version, and all it really looks like is it looks like the hand of when you're in the torture chair from Black Ops. I only say this because the hand looks a little veiny, which means it's been under harsh work. Also, you can kind of see something restraining him on his wrist, and so that's why I think it's kind of a torture chair. You know, it might even be like a zombie, but I mean, the skin looks too, like, it's not too bloody or scratched up, so I don't think it's a zombie. Over Twitter, I also found this weird picture of the Black Ops 2 post that someone took, and here you can get a clear shot at the gun that he's holding. I put up another picture of what I think is the gun that he's holding right on the right. I think he's holding a USP-45 pistol. I only say this is because you can clearly see some small resemblance in the guns from the right to the left. It's not a Colt 45 pistol, which is what I thought, and it's definitely not a Desert Eagle. So this is just what I think, and there are only a couple main pistols that they had during the Vietnam War, and that was a Colt 45 and a Vietnam pistol, which I'm pretty sure it's not. And so that's all I really have to say about that. But then we also got another picture today, and actually no, it was yesterday. And what it was is it was this. It kind of looks like, what I think is I think it's the front of a gun with maybe a grenade launcher on the front. That's all I can really say about it, because you can see small little bolts near the front of the gun, which is kind of in the center of the picture. And because some people are saying, oh, if you turn it sideways, it kind of looks like a missile silo or a missile launch pad. I said, but if you really look at those bolts, I mean, those would have to be really, really big bolts, and I don't think they would have that, or especially put it sideways. I personally think it's the front of a gun with a grenade launcher on it, and that's all I really have my opinion on. That's all I have for today. I will be doing a review of the reveal trailer tomorrow, so please subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks, BJ Jinx, out.